What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're working at the shop, got a few projects going on. We're going to be making a video on this Volkswagen here. We got some new products shipped over to us. Thank you to the guys over at Torque Detail. As you guys saw in the beginning of the video, this is their product lineup. We got a few more in there. It's a little bit extras that they sent for us. So if we come over to the Volkswagen here, it needs some protection. Paint's not looking too swell. The gloss is a little bit dull, so that's what we're going to do today. We'll be doing a full decon wash, iron removal, clean up the wheels and barrels. Then we're going to do a nice little clay bar and apply some spray sealant, which is going to be 6 months to a year of protection to keep this thing looking nice and glossy, and obviously having a lot more ease of maintenance. Alright, as you guys can see, they have a lot of products in their lineup here. We'll go over them real quick and kind of talk about what each product is, and then we'll demonstrate them in the video. For this video though, we're not going to be using every product, but just to start it off, we'll have their Torque Detail Leather Restore. This is just their leather conditioner for your inside seats, keep you protected. Then we have their Intra Clean, which is your all-around interior cleaner. Scrub down your leather with it, take out the oils and dirt. And we have Intra Shield. Intra Shield would be your ceramic detailer for inside. This will keep your leather protected even more than just the conditioner. Then we have Plastic Restore. This is going to be turning all your black plastics back to nice and looking new. For example, like on that truck, that grill can be used on that. Then we have their ceramic coat. I'm excited to use this and give this a shot. We will not be doing that in this video, but it's a 7H coating. We have their Decon soap, so that's one of the products we'll be using, so we'll use that here. And what that is going to be stripping down any old waxes or sealants prior to applying the new protection in the wash process. We have the ceramic spray. This is what we'll be using as well, up to 6 months to a year. So that's one of the products we'll be using today. Ceramic prep, this is your alcohol prep. I don't know if they want this to be, is this a soap? It looks like a soap. Yeah, so this is just going to be a soap for ceramic coatings. They want us to use that with this one. We'll use that later in a different video. Clay lube. I'm not too crazy about clay lubes, so I'll put this one aside for today. But we will be clay barring that Volkswagen, but I'll use my own little method and show you guys that in my video. We have Torque Detail Turbo Waterless Detailer. More like a waterless wash to wipe down your vehicles after getting it dusty. So we'll put that one to the side. Mirror Shine, up to 6 month protection. This looks like a wax, not really a spray on application. Let's see. Yeah, so you're gonna use this on an applicator. This is more like a traditional wax. You guys know how I feel about waxes. We don't really touch those. We got Detail Ceramic. So this is gonna be a cool product. We'll use it after. This is gonna kind of use it to maintain your ceramic coatings, but I'll show you guys how I'm gonna use it on that car and the way I would like to use that. Then we have your ceramic car shampoo. For cars that are already ceramic coated, I would use this and keep your coating boosted. So to start it off, we got our 2 buckets ready. Clean water, dirty water. Grit guards are at the bottom. We got our clay mitt, our wash mitts, and our wheel bucket. So we're gonna put some shampoo in that one. We already have some OP Eco Wash, but we're gonna be adding our Torque Detail Decon soap. And they want us to be putting 6 ounces for a standard 5-gallon bucket. So let's measure that and pour that in real quick. But that's gonna wrap up the full lineup right here. We have some extras in there. Maybe we'll do a little giveaway. We'll see what we decide at the end of the video. But here's the 3 products that I'd like to introduce to you guys of how to use and what we're gonna be using. So we have the Torque Detail Decon soap. Put that in your gallon. Use it to wash the vehicle. So you can strip down any sort of waxes or shampoos. We have ceramic spray. This is our protection. This is our extra boost that we'll be doing after the coating's already been applied. So this entire thing is probably about 12 ounces, so we're gonna just put a little bit. Should be good, right about there. Then we're gonna get it to foam up with our pressure washer. Cool. I just did the wheels and tires real quick. We're gonna start off the paint by using a foam cannon. I put that Torque Detail prep in my foam cannon. So we're gonna foam it up real quick, let it dwell and break apart the dirt. So step 1. Well, it foams up pretty nice. So once you get that foam on there, you're gonna wanna let it dwell. It's gonna help break apart all that dirt, so then when we do the pre-rinse, the majority of the dirt's gonna come off with that pre-rinse. Now, I know a lot of people like to talk about how thick the foam is. Listen, foam is only there for one thing only, to lubricate and to break dirt apart. You see full coverage here. It's not gonna be any beneficial if there's more or less foam. Like, once you get coverage, it's covered. Now, don't get me wrong, I can put more soap and turn the dial up on that foam can a lot more to get this thing super sudsy. But me personally, I don't prefer any more suds. All it does is take more time to pre-rinse off, and it's already doing the purpose of just putting that little amount of foam on there. So now it's been about 2 to 5 minutes. We're gonna go through our pre-rinse. You can see the soap has already dripped off, and we're gonna do a nice little pre-rinse on it, then move on to our contact wash. Once you got all pre-rinsed, we're gonna go back and foam can it one more time for that added lubrication for that contact wash so we don't scratch or mar the paint. So let's get to that, then we'll show you guys how to do the whole 2 buckets the proper way and get this thing cleaned up. And we're going to be doing a clay bar to this thing anyway, so it's good to do the whole contact wash before a clay bar so you're not marring the paint with the clay bar by pushing the dirt across it. So once you get it cleaned, you can go onto it and you can already feel how rough that is. This thing is some desperate need of some protection. Alright, so once we got that soap applied again, we have our 2 buckets as mentioned. This is going to be our dirty bucket water. This is going to be our clean water bucket. So we got 2 wash mitts. This gray one will be used for the uppers of the vehicle, and this black one will be used for the lower half of the vehicle. Meaning 6 inches and below, like right about there, that body paint will be used on the black one. The reason why is because the dirt is always dirtiest. The bottom panel of the vehicle is always dirtiest at the bottom 6 inches. The bottom half of the vehicle is typically the dirtiest part of it, where the dirt is built up the most. So we'll use 2 separate wash mitts to keep that dirt. I like to. Proper way of a grit guard is go in the bottom, hit it on the grit guard, wring it out. It's gonna be hard with one hand, but wring it out. Then you're gonna scrub it on the bottom of this one. Remember, there's the torque detail prep on inside of this bucket too. We'll be applying that, and it's on the paint. Straight lines back and forth. Alright, so we just finished the whole 2 bucket now. We're gonna move on to our final rinse before we clay bar the vehicle. As mentioned before, we're gonna remove that dirt off the paint before we clay bar so you don't mar the paint. And do a quick little final rinse on it, get the soap and dirt off it. And we'll move on to So we're gonna use their clay lube right now. I know I just said we weren't gonna use it, but because we're using all their products, might as well use this in this one. So what you want to do is liberally spray the surface. We got our clay mitt in the soap right now. Want to use the soap and work this stuff in. Straight lines back and forth. Keep spraying some more. Keep that thing lubricated so you don't stick. You'll work your way through the entire vehicle. You can already feel it right off the bat. It's so much smoother. You can probably hear it honestly. Alright, I must say, I'm a big fan of the clay lube. It works very well. Keeps the paint super slippery, which is necessary when doing a clay bar, because like I said, you don't want to scratch a surface by it sticking. So that lube did a very good job. Lubricated the surface very nicely, which is what you need. So 10 out of 10 for that one, right off the bat. Their prepping is doing very nice too. because you can see the paint is very sticky, which is what you want before applying protection. That shows that the paint has been cleansed and it's good to go to now apply the protection. Alright, so the vehicle is wet. What we're going to use is some paint prep prior to applying the protection. This is alcohol made by Owner's Pride. Just want to spray it. I want to dry the entire vehicle before I apply our protection. We want to treat this like a ceramic coating. So we're going to spray a little bit, wipe it in. Then we're going to go through the entire vehicle and do that. Then here's the two products that we'll be using for the protection. We got ceramic spray. This is up to 12 months protection. This is your booster, so we're going to do a little double coat right now. Keep this thing protected. Alright guys, so as mentioned, once you get the vehicle dried, we're going to be using Torque ceramic spray. This is up to 12 months of protection. So the way it works is after you've done the whole decon and stuff, you want to spray it on there. Very liberally, get even coverage. We want to grab our Korean Plush microfiber towel. We want to work this stuff in. Straight lines back and forth. Then we're going to go over it, flip the towel over, and buff off any haze left behind. You can cross hatch to go the opposite direction. I'm not putting any pressure, just light. Just wiping in that ceramic, letting it bond to the paint. That boosted protection. And you guys can see how easy this is for you guys to do this at home. Just spray on there. I'm going to go liberally throughout the entire vehicle. Now obviously if you're in direct sunlight, pull it into a garage if you can. If not, do it early morning or late afternoon. So straight lines, and work the stuff in. So with the ceramic spray, Torque Detail wants you to buff it off with a second towel. So once you do that, I'm going to follow up with their ceramic detail spray, which is what I'm going to use right now to remove any mist spots, and it's going to boost it even more. So you're technically doing like a two-part detail for protection. I'm going to spray a little bit on there. Don't use as much for this stuff, because you don't want it to leave any streaking behind. I'm just going to work this stuff in nicely. It smells really good. So you can see how easy this stuff works, and look how shiny it is now. Super glossy and protected. And from start to finish, you guys see that like the process isn't taking that long. It's only been about like an hour and 15 minutes, and that's with me recording. If I was just putting the camera down and doing this myself, I'd be done in about 45 minutes to an hour max of just doing the exterior. So like I said in the beginning, you just prep it the proper way, makes your life a lot easier, and go back to applying the protection. And the question you may ask is, how long does this stuff protect your paint for, even though it is a spray application? So what they're rating ceramic spray is up to 6 months to a year, which is great for a spray on ceramic. Now, there's three different options of protection. You have your wax, you have a liquid sealant, and you have a ceramic nano coating. The difference between the three is up to you of what you want to choose to protect your vehicle. But for example, on this Roush that we have in here, we're doing a 7-year ceramic coating, and those are a little bit different when it comes to prepping. You have to take off, you have to go through the entire vehicle, you have to paint correct it, you have to alcohol prep it, and just the paint correction alone is going to take up a full day's of work. Now, as far as like the spray ceramic, it's a budget-friendly, quick and easy way of protecting your paint. And if you're someone who likes to do your car yourself and you do it often, the ceramic spray is like the best option for you. You can do the ceramic coating and then maintain it yourself, but hire a professional to do the full coating. It's a whole different ballgame of work, and it's all up to you. But ceramic spray is a great option. They also offer something called Mirror Shine by Torque Detail, which is the liquid sealant like I was telling you. You can apply with an applicator. This one's up to 6 months. It's not really ceramic crazy. It's infused with SiO2, but that one's a little bit more based off ceramic, which is good. It's a little bit more protection for this vehicle. Now, I would probably top off in like a couple months with Mirror Shine. Keep this thing looking good and conditioned. Keep that showroom shine ready. Now we're gonna go through the entire vehicle, get this thing all dialed in, and we'll show you guys the finishing results. We also got Torque's High Gloss Tire Shine. I want to apply this stuff with a brush. I'm gonna spray a little bit on there, and just lightly go around the entire wheel. Work it in. There you go. Alright guys, so there you have it. The Volkswagen is now complete. We did our whole decon wash and protected it with some ceramic spray. This thing's super glossy. So overall, I'm super happy with this product. It worked amazing, super user friendly, which is a big part of me testing a product to see if it's super user friendly. If it's hard to use or anything, that I just wouldn't recommend it to you guys. I don't want to start giving out a product that causes headaches or having to go back and ask questions. User friendly is one of the biggest part of a good product, and Torque Detail just knocked it out. This product works amazing. So if you guys are interested, go on Torque Detail's website and order some product for yourself. I'll ask them if they can give you guys like a discount code, like Genesis 15 or whatever. But that's gonna wrap up this video for today. If you guys did like this video, give me a nice thumbs up, press subscribe, stick around for some more detailing videos. If there's any more product you guys want me to review, leave a comment down below and I'll be assured of it. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.